Hi, everybody. I didn't think I'd be making another one of these news videos so quick, but news is broke apparently while I've been chilling today. So apparently, Gneisenau013 has left World Warships. He's left the staff. So without further ado, we're going to get into it so we can see. Starts here with Little White Mouse saying it appears that Wargaming has fallen through on making Elias K. Groden, formerly Legion SL-13, a scapegoat. Fundamentally pointed out he's no longer working at Wargaming. I'm not okay with this. It was not his fault that any of this happened. There are two people held responsible for what started all of this, and Janessel isn't Janessel 13 isn't either one of those people. An evil one underscore NA says, yes, Janessa 13 has left Wargaming. Other than that, we're not going to discuss the internal affairs of the company nor any staffing decisions. We wish the best to Janessa 13 and are grateful for him for his work in Wargaming. Funny, they closed the thread. Typical Wargaming. Lancer Ulysses clarifies a little bit more and says, Captains, keep it civil and constructive. FWIW, Gneisenau 13 left some weeks ago. This was before the recent statements in the dialogue opened by Evil One underscore NA with the community. Accusations of lying calling for people to lose their jobs will get you nowhere fast. Then Little White Mouse says this isn't about Gneisenau 13 moving over to World of Tanks. He's not working for the company in any capacity anymore, according to Femininely's tweets. Their friends, he's being thrown under the bus, under the Yukon flavored bus. And then Lancer says this would be the first I've heard of it third hand. No offense. And then Little White Mouse says confirmed a few posts back, though obviously not touching base on the reason. I'm not touching the subject anymore. My displeasure is voiced. And then Evil One underscore NA cutting off the discussion says somebody responds to him says your leadership understands that communication is one of the things the company is supposed to be improving, correct? And then he says there's nothing regarding this that we need to communicate with the World Warships community. That's funny. I know that it's a thing with companies before to force people out, make them resign, then not say much to the public. Angel with the shotgun says, problem is that you hardly discuss anything from what we can tell, especially if the number of miscommunications you seem to have is to believed, and it's one of the biggest reasons you're in so much hot water with the community. There's no transparency. All we see is yet another scapegoat being thrown to the wolves, and you all like clockwork climbing up to it again. And then Evil One NA says you're entitled to an opinion on this, but please understand that HR decisions are not for the public. Disclosure is a matter of general principle. It's surely true with any company. We will simply not disclose such information to the public, just like we will protect other private information related to our staff, company, or relationships between the two. You specifically seem to downvote anything I post. Wow, Evil One NA, you're calling him out by saying he downvotes. That's kind of an invasion of privacy right there, Evil underscore NA right there. Shouldn't be saying anything like that. Says you specifically seem to downvote anything I post, but I believe you can see that on some items I'm making an early effort to facilitate communication and understanding, especially on certain suggestions and ideas or addressing what the community considers problems. As I mentioned before, on some topics or specific items we'll be able to go deeper, and on others we won't. This is separate from the fact that I myself have a general specialization, audio research, UX, and process design. generally speaking, where I'm more knowledgeable. Well, to speak on more on other stuff in more in depth, I need to reach out to my colleagues. In the end, our commitment is to widen those communication channels over time, but they will not contain HR sensitive material. It says, I believe this thread has generally exhausted its purpose, and I invite everybody to visit other threads where we continue discussing relevant topics. This is what they've been doing. They just close off threads because they don't want the discussion to continue here and they don't want people to catch everything. But this is why I'm here. I'm here to get this stuff covered before it disappears underneath the waves of the various forum threads. So let me get this to switch over to the right. Make sure this is displaying correctly. Is it displaying? Okay, now this is displaying correctly, so I'm going to do a little horn salute with Gneisenau for Gneisenau013 leaving the community. Thank him for his service to World Warships. Thank you everybody for watching. I'm sorry that another negative thing has happened with World of Warships. It's a shame that it appears they've made Gneisenau013 leave World Warships. Take care, everybody. Thanks for watching. This was just a quick update.